Okay, there's a lot of myths that we need to address surrounding the big beautiful bill. Number one, we need this big beautiful bill to extend the 2017 tax cuts. This is wrong. The tax cuts don't expire until the end of this year. Now, Congress could pass a clean, standalone bill to extend those cuts anytime between now and December the 31st. Therefore, killing the big beautiful bill does not mean an automatic tax increase. Number two, it's a $1.7 trillion spending cut. This is a talking point, but it's not an absolute term. That cut is spread out over the course of 10 years. So that's about $170 billion per year. And that number is misleading because they've already increased spending elsewhere in this same time frame. In fact, the money that this bill is adding to things like defense is more than what they recently uncovered with this whole DOGE initiative. So you may agree with the things that they're spending more money on, but it's still an increase nonetheless. And number three, this myth is by far the most parroted, and it's the worst one that people get wrong. They say that we can't fix spending unless we get 60 votes in the Senate. Okay, so using budget reconciliation, you only need 50 votes plus the VP to pass really these big major fiscal reforms. And I want to break this down because this is the most important one because it's the biggest advantage that the Republicans have because they now control the Congress and the presidency. Technically, you can use reconciliation 3 times per fiscal year, one for spending, one for revenue, and one for the debt limit. Unfortunately, they try to pile it all into one. Keep in mind that the reconciliation targets mandatory spending. This is by far most of what the federal budget is. It's roughly about 75%, about $5 trillion, which is a lot of money. There's only one caveat, and that's the Byrd rule. And if that's enacted, yes, you would need 60 votes to overcome. But, and this is what nobody's talking about, that is not a problem. So as long as the bill is clean and everything directly affects spending, revenue, and the debt limit. So oddly enough, pork being added to the bill is the reason why they would need 60 votes. And number 4, tariffs will cover the cost. I don't really care about how you feel about tariffs. That's irrelevant to the point that I'm making. You have some supposed projections that are like they're getting $3 trillion in tariffs over the next 10 years. That's not a factual statement, and conservatives aren't supposed to be a bunch of Keynesians anyway. But the important thing and the only relevant thing is that none of that is included in this bill, so you can't claim it offsets anything. It only includes provisions officially passed and scored, not tariff revenue. Guys, don't take people's word for anything. That includes me, obviously. Look it up for yourself. Stop falling for rhetoric. That's why you end up coming to the defense of people that are selling you out.